There are absolutely no data that support the notion there are any biblical end times on the way. Hey everybody, I'm Dan McClellan. I'm a scholar of the Bible and religion. And all of the data point to the conclusion that there is nothing in the Bible that is labeled a prophecy that has anything at all to do with anything that is going on today, much less anything that's going to happen in the future. The data point unilaterally to the conclusion that the things that are labeled prophecies in the Bible are things written by people in certain times and circumstances to certain groups with certain rhetorical goals that were focused on their own time period or the near future. Or these were warnings that were being leveraged in order to try to influence behavior on the parts of their audiences in their own time or in the near future. The book of Ezekiel is about the 6th century BCE. The book of Daniel is about the 2nd century BCE. The book of Revelation is about the end of the 1st century CE. The Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are about the late 1st and early 2nd centuries CE. They're not about today. And the more people try to leverage the fear or hope or expectation of an imminent second coming or end times or apocalypse in order to try to structure power and values and boundaries in ways that serve their own interests, the more we do harm to minoritized, marginalized, oppressed, and otherwise vulnerable groups.
There are some people online who claim that every event that happens in the Middle East or in other parts of the world point to end-time prophecy. Now, I agree with him that these events don't necessarily point to a specific fulfillment of prophecy in the Bible. However, I disagree with him that there is no end-time prophecy in the Bible at all. This is not difficult to refute. In fact, there are 3 major end-time prophecies that are yet to come to pass, but they are spoken of specifically in Matthew, Luke, Thessalonians, Daniel, Revelation. They are the return of Jesus, the Antichrist, and the tribulation. There are more, but let's just stick with those 3 as specific prophecies that are yet to be fulfilled. None of these prophecies are intended to oppress people. They have nothing to do with harming the marginalized. It's absurd to dismiss end-time prophecy because it may cause harm to certain people groups. It will cause more harm to dismiss end-time prophecy and pretend it's not biblical. And those consequences will be felt by all people who miss it. Here again, we have someone claiming to be an expert in the scripture so that you won't question what he claims. You have a Bible. Please read it for yourself. The good news is God never said that you had to be a theologian or go to seminary to understand how to interpret your own Bible and see these truths for yourself.